Throughout history, the societies of the world have needed to define the roles of people who exhibit third gender qualities, or more commonly known as hermaphrodites. How a given society determines who is a member of this third gender class differs greatly among societies, but always depends on the definition of third genders in the culture. These people are classified based upon their belief system, the work that they do, and sometimes by the established scientific male-female gender system. Belief systems are often used as a source of legitimacy in defining the roles of third genders in a society. In ancient India, the Hijra were designated a specific goddess from the important myth of Ramayana. Indian society used this myth to justify the importance of the Hijra in society. Imperial China also exhibited the use of their belief system as a justification for the power of the eunuchs. While the princes of China sometimes found them unnecessary, they were always kept in some form of power because of the tradition that they represented. The widespread yin-yang theory also helped to legitimize the power of the eunuchs, because they represented the idea of the balance between male and female, similar to the model of yin-yang. Similarly, the Zunis of modern-day New Mexico held a belief system based upon balance. They respected the fact that nature is a balancing system that needs to be maintained. The Zunis represented the human version of the middle of nature, between male and female, like the eunuchs. Not only can gender be justified by a belief system, but it can also be determined by the work that people do. There is a ceremony in the Navajo culture that does just this. Children are placed into a tent with gender-specific objects, and whichever they choose determines the child's gender. Children who choose objects that do not correlate to their sex are given specific jobs in society and are deemed natals, the term for third gender people. This allows them to play a vital and important role in society. Indian society determines Hijra status not only physically but also by feelings and work preference. The preference on which role a person wants to perform, similar to the natals, is another factor in determining whether someone is a Hijra. These determining factors are necessary because of the respect that comes with being a Hijra. They are respected people, and there must be determinants to prove who is a true Hijra. Hijras play a specific role in society by blessing male children when they are born. These performances, called bhati, are specific to the Hijra, thereby giving them specific power in society. In contrast to the importance of belief systems on the definition of third genders in the world's societies, there is still weight put on the scientific aspect of a person's sex as a component of gender. In determining individual sex at birth, Western societies give responsibility to the doctors. Sexual reassignment surgery is used to change a person's original anatomy to fit the binary sex system, and therefore conforming them into a more traditional gender role. In India, the Hijra are most importantly defined by the absence of menstruation to affirm the trueness of a Hijra. A ceremony called dharma is performed to remove sexual organs, thereby literally changing the sex of the person. Lastly, the Zunis view gender as an acquired rather than inborn trait, in contrast to the societies listed above. This view of gender takes away the scientific definition of gender in Zuni culture. Throughout history, in the Indian, Zuni, Western, and Navajo cultures, third genders have been determined based upon belief systems, work, and science. It is the ability of these societies to implement a pre-existing aspect of their culture to define something different and new that connects them.